Ladies and gentlemen, hello, and you are watching TTV News with some latest events in Tay Ninh province. And now we come into details. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Lê Minh Hoa, Minister of Agriculture and Rural Development, and Mr. Nguyễn Mạnh Hùng, Minister of Information and Communication, co-chaired the National Online Conference on Disease Transformation in Agriculture and Rural Development on June 18, 2021. Mr. Nguyễn Văn Mấy, Deputy Director of the Department of Agriculture and Rural Development, and Mr. Nguyễn Tấn Đức, Director of the Department of Information and Communication, both from the Tay Ninh Bridge, attended the conference.
To grow up digital transformation in agriculture is to establish an environment and an agricultural digital ecosystem as the foundation, to establish institutions to promote the transition from agricultural production to agricultural economy, and to develop the agricultural sector's high-tech industry towards smart agriculture. The goal is to develop digital agriculture government and digital agriculture economy by 2025. Specifically, it modernizes information technology infrastructure, use information technology internal to serve people and businesses. In the 2021-2025 period, the Ministry of Agriculture and Rural Development is one of the 10 leading ministries and branches in information technology application and digital transformation. Delegates from provincial cities, ministries and branches attending the conference focus on how to use digital transformation to change the growth model in the agricultural sector so that market information becomes transparent output, rather time and quality clear to stakeholders' query. Mechanisms and referential policies to attack digital transformation enterprises in agriculture and rural development. At the conference conclusion, Mr. Lê Minh Hoa emphasized that the conference contained mention not only the digital transformation, but also the development thinking of an industry and field. Agricultural development must transfer from single value to multi-value growth, and digital transformation will help to bring value to this transition. The Ministry of Agriculture and Rural Development will create a specific plan and roadmap for digital transformation in the agricultural sector in order to address the issues raised during the conference. Mr. Nguyễn Mạnh Hùng stated that Vietnamese technology and digital enterprises are prepared to complete such an e-commerce platform for farmers. In addition, the country's postal enterprises have sufficient infrastructure, technology, and capacity to deliver agricultural products to every household in the country. In the near future, the Ministry of Information and Communications will collaborate with the Ministry of Agriculture and Rural Development to popularize digital technology applications that will improve farmers' lives.
On June 18, 2021, the Ministry of Education and Training held a nationwide online conference to review the 8 years of implementation of Prime Minister's Decision No. 89, approving the project Building a Learning Society, a new phase of development 2010-2020 period. Mr. Nguyễn Kim Sơn, Minister of Education and Training, presided over the conference at the bridge of the Minister of Education and Training. Mr. Nguyễn Văn Phước, Deputy Director of the Department of Education and Training, were present at the Tay Ninh province report, along with leaders of department, agency, and leaders of district, town, and city in the area.
After 8 years of implementing the project Building a Learning Society from 2012 to 2020, with 4 goals and achieving specific results, currently the whole country has a literate rate of 97.85% of people aged 15 to 60, 90.8% of newly literate people continued their study and did not become illiterate again. Tay Ninh has seen many encouraging results from the project Building a Learning Society over the last 8 years. The number of literate people in the province reaches a high rate and is maintained on a regular basis, exceeding the national target for eradicating illiteracy. More than 90% or more do not become illiterate again, meeting the set target. The province's 95 communes, wards and townships have been approved for Level 1 universalization. Level 2 universalization has been granted to 57 communes, wards and townships. The province has also implemented the studying and talent promotion in the development of a learning society. Tay Ninh is one of 34 provinces that have completed goal number 1 of the project Building a Learning Society 2012-2020. The Ministry of Education and Training emphasized at the conference that the project development is important not only for the education sector but also for the entire society and political system. The Ministry of Education and Training has a significant role to play. Through the communication system, it is necessary to clearly define the role of stakeholders in the development of the learning society and social activities of the Union. Each person must lead and be encouraged, acknowledged in learning. The system of model organizations will also play an important role in the future. The Ministry will review and evaluate the operating models of the models in order to strengthen its element participation in the development of a learning society. In the morning of June 18, the legal department of the Provincial Appeals Council met to ratify the contents of the legal bill to be submitted to the 10th Provincial Appeals Council's first session. Mr. Phạm Hùng Thái, Standing Deputy Secretary of the Provincial Party Committee, head of the legal department of Provincial Appeals Council, chaired the meeting. Attending the meeting, there was also Mr. Võ Đức Trong, Vice Chairman of the Provincial Appeals Council. The Provincial Appeals Committee submitted 7 contents to the conference, including a resolution approving the scheme on force organization, training, operation, and assurance of regimes and policies of the self-defense militia in the province for the 2021-2025 period. The Provincial Appeals Committee work, settlement of complaints and denunciations, anti-corruption work, crime and law violation prevention control, the status of socio-economic development plans in the first 6 months of the year, as well as orientation and tasks for the final 6 months of 2021. Simultaneously, it verified reports from judicial agencies in the province and approved the results of the legal department activities in the first 6 months of the year, as well as tasks for the final 6 months of 2021. Mr. Phạm Hùng Thái concluded the verification session by saying that in the past, authorities at all levels have focused on the COVID-19 epidemic prevention control, so many firms have taken advantage of the situation to engage in illegal activities. As a result, the legal department proposed to the Provincial Appeals Committee that departments, agencies, and sectors strengthen coordination in drug addiction treatment, destroy drug-related complexities and places in the community, and criminalize smuggling, trade fraud, illegal cross-border transportation, particularly immigration activities. The coordination mechanism in the fight against crime must be well implemented by the judicial agencies.
The Ho Chi Minh Communist Youth Union of Tay Ninh City held an online forum on June 17, 2021 with the theme Organic Waste Treatment Process in Households, its effectiveness in environmental rotation. The program was streamed live on Tay Ninh Youth Union fanpage, attracting over 770 views and 280 interactions.
Union members and young people interacted with Mr. Nguyễn Phi Hoàng, Specialist of Science and Technology Center under Tay Ninh Department of Science and Technology, to introduce the process of treating household organic waste at the meeting. Some garbage concepts, waste items and waste treatment equipment, litre filter blister, 120-liter garbage containers with high durability, difficult to break during use, probiotics, simply dispose of organic waste into the bin, then spray the biological products on the garbage. Repeat until the bin is full. Cover the compost for about 60 to 90 days and then use fertilizers for plants. The benefits of this waste treatment is that it makes full use of organic waste and is a simple and easy to implement model that contributes to reducing environmental pollution, increasing waste classification at the source, and waste treatment by people. The forum aims to raise awareness, roles, and responsibilities of union members, youth, and people in the classification, collection, and treatment of domestic waste, apply scientific advances to organic waste recycling, contributing to cost savings in domestic waste collection and treatment, and reducing environmental pollution. The test results of students taking the 10th grade entrance exam at 7 examples are currently being announced. Students can view their test results at the examples or on TayNinhTV. Candidates will be able to request a re-examination until 15 on June 20, 2021. Now that the exam results are available, the Department of Education and Training will release the review results on June 23, 2021. After the entrance exam results are available, the school will organize the admission exam and announce the results of the admitted students at the end of June. After the first round results are available, the school will hold a second round of selection exams for the candidates. Students who do not pass the first round of the examination continue to take it. Candidates taking the 10th grade entrance exam this year will be able to register for 2 aspirations. According to the plan, candidates who do not pass the first batch must contact the high school where they register for the exam to withdraw the application and keep an eye on the conditions for the 6 entrance exams combined with admission to register for consideration. Candidates who do not pass both exams may apply for admission to high schools that do not hold entrance exams, as well as continuing education or vocational training centers. Hoàng Lê Kha High School for the Gifted, in particular, does not consider the second batch.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's all for today TTV News. Thank you for joining with us and see you next time.